Hi there, my name is Linh. I'm from banmaischool and I hope you enjoy my speech. We all know that changes are an essential part of our life. From the day we were born, we continuously make changes in ourselves and our surroundings. It has become a very natural thing for us, to a point that some of us even forget or don't realize that those changes must start with ourselves. If you're still wondering what changes, then well, everything around you is changing now. In other words, changing is making a difference. The you now is different from the you yesterday. Why? Well, you've made different choices, you've eaten different things, and you surely have learned new information you didn't know of before. Those are changes. Throughout my life, many things have changed a long time. For me, the paradigm changes start from yourself has two meanings. Before, I believed that if you want something different, or if you're dreaming of making a change, then you must be proactive and be the one to change it. But how though? Well, let me tell you a story. So nowadays, it is really common to see young people with their own smartphones. I mean, try looking around in an elementary school. I've seen kids younger than me just casually playing with their iPhone 7s, 8s, 9s, and sharing so many fun online stuff. As a 6th grader, I was really jealous. Although even without a smartphone, I still brought my parents' iPad with me all the time. There, I want a change. Like I said earlier, you must do something to get the change you want to have. So there I was, walking seriously towards my parents' room to ask for a smartphone. With every reason in the world, they said no, telling me I'd get my own in high school. Again, it's you who's going to fight for that change, if you want it, whether it's bad or not. So I begged. I begged my parents again and again, despite knowing how reasonable my parents were. It wasn't aggressive, but it was probably unpleasant and annoying for my parents. Eventually, for whatever reason, they finally gave me their old iPhone 5. And that was how I finally got my first ever iPhone. So, not long after I received my first ever iPhone, my parents decided to take my phone back for good. You see, even though I had succeeded in getting a smartphone, I still was not trusted with it. I failed to keep the change I had made because I was too irresponsible. But after that, I learned something. I realized the second meaning, that to change something, you have to change yourself first. I couldn't keep using my phone all the time because it was affecting me negatively. So I came to my parents again to tell them I'd be more responsible from now on in order to get my phone back. Of course, I didn't just get it back just like that. Since then, I worked harder than I used to be. I kept myself from using digital devices for too long and focused more on school and relationships. Well, I never really asked my phone back until some months later when I needed to take pictures on my school trips. Seeing how I've changed, my parents finally decided to give my phone back. I now find the paradigm very important and always remember it when there's a problem, whether it's about friendship, health, or relationship issue. I still remind myself to find a way to change and start with me first, if possible. Try changing your point of view, your habit, or your opinion. It will definitely help. Just remember, the changes always start with you. Well, that's all for my speech. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for listening. Goodbye.